Hi, welcome to the channel. We are back with our Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus Saints and Sinners game. It's been a month since our last game. Our GM's had a little bit of time away. We haven't been that nasty of a party, so I don't blame us, but we are back. We having fun. We've had a bit of a break with some Call of Cthulhu run by Mr. Light Producer, which has been amazing and scary, and all of the funs, and it's been great to also in that time it was nice to have Gamer Princess come in and join the group for a little bit. Absolutely loved her company coming in here and working with them. So let's get into introductions. You can always do your subs. You can sub to the channel. You can donate to the channel, etc., to help out the characters and help out the channel. But we'll skip all the details. You can read it on the overlays. Let's get into it. And here we all are.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
We are so worried.
Well,
I'm not too worried. I feel much better than I did while we were playing all that Call of Cthulhu. So
I will say
Good
Call of
monk
Cthulhu,
shit.
Call of Cthulhu is really great to put D&D 5e into context. Because you think it's bad, but it's not that bad.
It's not.
Roll a sanity check.
yeah.
and yet, Call of Cthulhu is where I started. So that's my base of...
That explains so much. That explains so much.
As I've said many times, my quickest character was 30 seconds from concept to death, but that was in a D&D game. So, yeah. D&D can also be dangerous, but that was... older editions were more like that. But we're here. My name's Carl Goldman. I'm going to be playing Sir Warwick Thorne, the fighter who... there's some things going on in his background and stuff like that. And we're all probably going to die. So, yay.
Say that every week.
Yeah, because we probably are. We probably
No,
are.
it's managing expectations.
And I've just realised that we have, again, our videos need to be swapped around.
Oh dear.
Because we had two broadcasts operational. There we go. So total professionals here. So Mr. Live Producer.
I'm Mr. Live Producer. I mostly do VR content on my stream, and I do mixed martial arts and Muay combat sports video production. And today I'll be playing Burlock Ungar, the Dwarven Barbarian. And I am so gonna die today. So gonna die.
Emmy?
Death.
Hi. Hang on.
Get yourself set.
Yep. Yes. Okay. Yes. Hi, I'm Emmy Rabbit, but you guys can call me Emmy. Today I will be playing Ava Snowguard, the monk, and I'm excited. I'm happy to be back. Happy to hopefully not die.
That's right, you are the cheery one of the
Gosh.
group.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like this is good. We're gonna be fine, guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna be fine. It's not that bad.
And yet you are the person that runs in furthest past
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah.
Okay. Will.
Where's the shirt? I don't.
I drink water. Hey, everybody. I'm Will. I play Ash, the Fire Genasi Artificer. Yeah, it's been a long time. I'm happy to be back to D&D. Call of Cthulhu is very fun, and D&D is also very fun. So I'm glad to be back. Let's do this thing.
A little bit low on the volume, Will, but
Hello?
Yeah, you're a bit
Hello?
quiet.
Ah!
Yeah.
How about now? How about now?
much
Is that
better.
better?
Much better.
Much better? All
Yeah.
right. All right.
Um,
Sounds good.
I will point out that you've got the donation dice, or D8.
I do.
It's been sitting there for a month. So when you donate
do
to the
have
channel,
donation dice.
the details are from the overlay, but every dollar or 100 bits you donate, do a hashtag of who the player or character you want to donate to, and they get a donation dice. It increases in value. If it doesn't get used, it can be donated to somebody else. And if it goes too high, the GM gets a D20, who currently has essentially 2 of them. And I don't know how that's going to work, because Sky doesn't want to punish us.
I've been saving them for something climactic.
Oh, great! Like the boss battle we're about to face.
Perhaps.
I feel like Sky is one of those players that leaves their elixirs in their bag to the final boss and still doesn't use it. It's one of those players.
I got I don't need more die.
Or Easter
But I have
eggs
20 of them.
or Easter eggs in the drawer, like until
I might need it later.
January the next year.
Oh yeah, just in case.
All right, and with that, I am Sky Blue Shinx, and I am going to be your game master for tonight. If you can tell by my raspy voice, I'm a little bit poorly. Unrelated to the current pandemic sweeping the globe, I'm sure. I'm praying. I'm fine. But so you can still play Roll20 while self-isolating. So I'm here. But if I'm not holding up, because I'm also jet lagged. So if the halfway point, I'll do an inventory check, and I might see if we can end it a bit early, because I'm not in the best of form. Yeah. But I'll try my best to soldier on, give it a good, at least at bare minimum, a great first half. I'm desperate to get this dungeon done, because we've been in here for way too many sessions.
Yeah. So
we haven't died yet, though. That's the important thing.
But at the halfway point, I think we're talking about the GM having a death save.
Oh yeah,
I think that's what's been called here, or at least a con save.
Quite possibly. On that topic, Kash, do your Syrinscape things and other announcements, because I'm going to get a drink of water, because holy shit.
No problem. We use Syrinscape for...
In hindsight, I should have done that earlier.
We've been in pre-show for a while, but okay. While we don't use Syrinscape full for the show itself, we are using it for the breaks and for the intros and for the credits roll as well. Syrinscape is amazing. They are not a sponsor of the channel. I think they are absolutely amazing. They are a local Australian company. You will see them pretty much at any of the big conventions. They are really, really amazing. And they have pretty much anything from fantasy, full campaigns, to excerpts of bits and pieces or locations, like a generic town, a forest, a woods. We had the Descent into the Avernus hellscape with music, grim music that is, for our sounds that we use. But they've also got sci-fi. We use them a lot. Or we use them subtly a bit more for the Call of Cthulhu. There was a lot of tension building in the Call of Cthulhu, and they're just releasing a spider sound set this coming week, which I've had a look at. Yep, that type of spider sound set. It's got a nice generic dungeon sound, and a generic dungeon sound with spider attacking, and a generic forest sound, like a spooky forest sound with a spider attacking as well, which is really, really nice. I was listening to it this morning, and it was freaky, but it was really cool to check out. So that's coming out this Friday, and it can really add to your games. So welcome back.
I'm back. Hell hydrate.
Hell hydrate.
Yeah.
True, homie.
Remember, if you're sneezing or coughing, remember, destroy all bacteria. Dab.
Oh,
Oh boy.
so bad. Oh,
I think that's how you destroy your brain cells.
That too. That too.
Or socialness, or
How some of column A, take all of column B. Right. Are we ready?
We're ready,
No.
Mr. Music.
When last we left our heroes, in fact, let me get some. Actually, no, sorry. When last we left our heroes, Ash the Genasi Artificer, Ava the Human Monk, Burlock the Dwarf Barbarian, and Warwick the Human Paladin, the party delved further into the cult-controlled sewers beneath Baldur's Gate. After dispatching some zombies, rescuing a tortured prisoner, and clearing out the bedchambers of the remaining cultists, they came to the rescue of Mortlock Van Thamper, a brutish burned bruiser and the youngest of the Van Thamper siblings, who had quite literally been backstabbed by a cloaked figure when the party came to his aid. After a moment to catch their breath and some shocking revelations, we pick up where we left off, with Mortlock and the party resting on bed mats in the skull-filled bedchamber of the Cult of Merkel. Right. We are back in familiar territory.
We had a nap.
We didn't have a nap. That was the
Damn.
problem.
No, we had a short rest.
Yeah, you did have a short rest. The dank sewers, the smell filling your air, the stained walls of wet, damp sogginess is pretty unpleasant. But you're here. And excuse me if I have to pause to cough during this. I will
Called
mute
dramatic
myself.
tension.
Yeah, I will mute myself so as to not blow out everyone's eardrums. But yeah, you are sitting there. And after sort of your short rest, Mortlock is sitting there just slumped on the floor and he kind of goes, right, well, he stands up. No time like the present then, I suppose. And he kind of cracks his neck and his hands. Ugh. Let's get this over with, shall we? And he
Finally done
starts
with our nap.
to make his way out of the room.
Would you believe that felt like a month? Oh, I needed that.
Get up. All of you are not old. You're not bags of bones yet. Come on, let's go. Let's get this done.
That's in the corner. And it's around that corner, right around that corner. There's a lot of bones around here.
A lot of dead people.
Go.
So you, as you start to make your way out, Mortlock just, right. Few words of advice. I know this place and I know it well. There is a statue of Bane. You know, he's the bloke in the big helmet wearing the manacles. Right. He's the northmost statue in that room. And people near him have a compulsion to kneel. If we can push this fucker towards that statue, we might have an advantage.
We didn't destroy that statue, did we?
I don't see how you could have had the chance. It's where the fucker ran off to. Unless you followed him while I was just lying there unawares, but you probably wouldn't be alive to tell me that. So no, I think the statue's still intact. Unless he's destroyed it, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway.
Come on.
Come on,
Lead us.
don't dilly-dally.
Okay.
The longer you wait, the more time he has to recuperate as well.
Follow,
Lead the way.
follow Van Thamper.
You,
He leads you
So
up down the corridors, through the secret door you came across when. Dang it! The secret door you came across when you were led by the old woman in disguise.
I
And-
don't remember where anything is.
Where'd you go?
Right, so if you just go around this corner here,
We're here. Left.
Left.
way.
Okay. I see people.
You're human. You shouldn't be able to see people.
Right. He slowly starts wading through this waist-high filth of water and gradually processes onwards.
Mm-hmm.
Ash just kind of takes a really deep breath, and she just kind of goes into the water very slowly.
I don't care what you smell.
No, it's not the smell.
I think she's got a water phobia.
Right.
It's dark in here.
Well, you could always turn on the lights. Or carry a torch.
Right, so plan of action is you, and he kind of looks at you, Burlock. You look like you're kind of sturdy, right? You and I distract him. You guys try and keep your distance, because if he gets those knives into you, you'll hurt like hell.
I don't really do with distance.
Well, just be very fucking careful then. Right. Come on, let's get this over with. He kind of leads you up and he waits for you by the stairs, kind of just keeping an eye out.
Also doing the same. I'm looking around. This is the first time I've actually seen this area before. I'm just making sure that all these things are dead, not.
So do you guys like want me to go up and do my stuff and push him back towards the statue?
Oh, it was a suggestion. It may not even be possible. It may not come to that. But just be careful, right? And he kind of raises his hand. And then he goes, right now. And he steps forward into the room. Vaz! You backstabbing son of a bitch! I don't know who the fuck you think you are, or who sent you, or what the fuck's going on, but I'm calling an end to this now. And he kind of slams his great club into the ground. You see this cloaked figure kind of just like leaning back against the wall, and he kind of steps up and waltzes into the center of the room, and he flicks a dagger in his hand, catches it backhanded. He says, Morlock, it's been a pleasure. And truly, I do mean this when I say it's nothing personal. I would like everyone to roll initiative.
All right, let's do it. I'm ready.
Right into it. Yeah.
Right into it.
Click myself, then roll initiative. All right, there we go.
Dun, dun, dun.
Huzzah!
Oh,
Dude, wow.
Guys. Guys.
This is not a good roll. These are not very good.
guys, we need a...
No, we're still in Call Cthulhu mindset. Ones are good. Not anymore. No,
I
no.
rolled a 5 on the dice. Seriously.
No, look at my dice. I rolled a 1.
You get +9? Seriously?
Yeah.
Dope ass monk shit. There's your answer.
I think that's more important
was-
to the question.
What was the dude's name that we're fighting?
You heard him say Vaz.
Vaz.
V-A-S?
V-A-Z.
It matters less if he dies.
Well, I would assume he'd be carrying his wallet on him, so we can't just check. Oh, yep, Vaz, check off.
All right. And first up, with blinding speed ahead of you, this cloaked figure lunges forward with a dagger. And as he goes forward, he kind of turns to you. Ava?
Also, is this supposed to be open?
Sorry?
Is this supposed to be open? Because I can
Yeah,
see past
it's
it. Okay.
yes, it is. Yeah, it's just like a curtain. It's just like a kind of a thin, like almost like a beaded curtain.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
Yeah. He kind of, as he dashes up to you, he kind of glances a look at you, Ava, and this malice flashes in his eyes. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm good at this shit. No, oh yeah.
Natural 20.
Good. Nice.
You kind of flinch back for a second, and you feel you start to seize up, but then you break through it and ready yourself. And he's going to take his dagger, and he's going to go for you once, and he's going to go for Mortlock once. First, against a Mortlock, that is going to be a 21 to hit. That definitely hits. And he deals... Just pulling up the character sheet. He deals... nasty. 14 points of slashing damage.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's rough.
And then he spins around to you and brings down the dagger going for your throat, Ava. With a 19 to hit.
Oh yeah.
You take...
I try to parry it, but it just doesn't.
You feel from this individual a familiar sense of malice and this familiar sense of vulnerability in your flesh. He reaches out with his dagger and he goes right for your neck, and before you can even blink, you take 18 points of slashing damage.
Ooh.
And fall to the ground unconscious.
Oh my god.
Just one-shotted me.
This vulnerability stuff is rough.
Yay.
Bless RG in chat.
Bless. Please
Warwick,
bless.
it's your go.
Oh my god.
I move forward and pull Ava back and try to administer some first aid.
Make a medicine check.
Can I pull her back first?
Yeah, you can use your movement speed is halved, but you can essentially pull her back.
Essentially to the stairs.
Yep,
Did-
easily done.
Yeah. I'm not as gentle as others may be, though. And let's get this medicine check, because that hurts.
$11. You needed a 10. Ava, you are stabilized. You are still at 0.
Oh.
Warwick, unless you have a bonus action, that ends your turn. Ava, you're stable, but you're unconscious.
Yep.
Ash, it's your go.
All right. I look into the room as I'm kind of like trying to push my way onto the stairs, and just seeing Ava get stabbed in the chest or stabbed in the throat, I assume, and she gets kind of pulled back. I'm going to lean down and I'm going to cast a spell. Let's see. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds.
Yay!
That's 5. That's
Oh.
the least amount I can heal. That's rough. All right.
Oh.
I just kind of slap her awake. I'm like, wake up! This is not the time to be sleeping. We've got enough for nap.
What happened?
Yeah, just have my hand, as I rip, like I pull out a whole bunch of bandages and kind of scrape off a little bit of rock. I just kind of quickly just wrap up the wound, and yeah, she is now healed for 5. So, yep.
Not even paying attention to you, having just you go down, and Morlock takes a brutal stab wound right to his sternum, and he just kind of flinches back, and in this raging cry, he brings down his great club with a natural 1. Oh no. He rolls a natural 1. I'm going to use one of the GM's dice to re-roll that.
Oh,
With
kind.
an 18, that'll hit. Because I feel
GM
sorry
dice?
I feel sorry having put you down in one shot.
No, you're
That's
not.
2, 6, 9, 12, 16 points of damage as the great club comes crashing down onto this individual, and he goes again. With another natural 1. I'm going to keep that one. And he kind of brings down this heavy blow and clips the guy in the shoulder, and he kind of tries to bring it up for an upswing, but the guy kind of just jumps over the club and lands back on his feet, and then twists the dagger, ready for the next go. Burlock, it's your go.
Well, Burlock, having seen... Where's the screen? Having seen Ava go down in pretty much one hit, I'm going to rage as a bonus action.
Go for it.
I am raging. So hopefully... I always fuck this up. That should count. Oh. No, I want to actually do... There we go. So I'm raging, and I move forward 1. Now, the current plan is to shunt him towards the northern statue, correct? This was a suggestion.
It was a suggestion, not so much a plan.
Alright.
You're taking a look at Burlock, and he's just going, he's a bit like you, he's just going to a crazed all-out attack. You seem to think he's not, in the spur of the moment, he's not bothering.
Oh, fair enough. I shall roll with my Warhammer one-handed.
Go for it.
16 to hit.
That just hits.
Ooh, for
So,
11 damage.
11 points of damage. A good hit.
Is that including rage damage?
Is it including rage damage?
It's not including rage
It
damage.
is. It is not. No. Where's that +1?
That's just wondering.
The +1's from my weapon.
Yeah, the enchanted.
That's right. So that would be an extra 2.
Yeah, so that would be okay. So that'll be 11. There'll be 13 at the moment for damage on that one.
Yeah. You break.
there we go.
Seeing your new friend. Actually, no, quite old friend, because I forget you two have a connected history together. You see Ava go down, you get pulled back, and you just go into this fury rage, and you bring down this warhammer, almost delivering a counter blow to
Actually,
Mortlock's.
before I forget, I am doing these with Reckless as well.
You have to call that beforehand.
Yep.
I won't bother for this
not
one.
for this one, but yeah, for all the attacks from that point onwards, these are all Reckless.
In future, remember to roll with advantage.
Yes, which is what I'm doing now. Oh, there we go.
Right. And both of you deliver bang a one blow and bang the other. He kind of jumps over the bow and then gets caught with your hammer, and he kind of spins to both of you and growls. And he is going to glare up at Mortlock, and Mortlock is going to make a wisdom saving throw.
Right, we're dead.
12. And what actually is the save on this? 14. No, that does not succeed. Mortlock he raises his great club again, and suddenly he freezes up. He can't move, and he is stunned for a round.
Okay, stunned. Stunned is good.
And then Mortlock kind of like glances up at him, and then once again brings the dagger into his sternum with a natural 1. Oh no, because he has advantage because he's stunned. That is cocked. That definitely hits a 22.
Oof.
And Mortlock takes 18 points of damage as another vicious blow carves across his chest. And then he spins round and he looks at you, Burlock, and once again, much like Ava, goes for your neck. I'm going to use my GM's dice to re-roll that. I rolled 2 natural 1s. Not a word of a lie.
Roll severity?
Sure.
This one roll natural 1.
Wait, was that your second
Yes,
D20
it was.
you just used?
I've used both of them now.
Wow.
So that's a 72, so not severe at all. He kind of goes towards you, but he misses a sort of a puddle on the ground, and he kind of slips, and you manage to kind of duck out the way before it can make contact. Warwick, it's your go.
Used to fighting normal sized people.
Possibly. I move up behind, move over Ash's body, and then move behind the fighter. I think just skirting around that corner, trying not to.
He's gonna have half cover from you fighting behind 2 people. So he's gonna have +2 to his AC while you're doing this.
Well, then I can move to there,
Yep, that'll be fine.
which was the idea.
Okay, then that's
And
cool.
then thinking shield stuff is going to hit me if he wants to. I'd just pull out the club and not recklessly attacking, actually trying to just hit.
Go for it. Roll a hit. 22
Nice.
definitely hits, and with that you kind of spin around the side of the still stunned Mortlock, and in a big sweeping motion you bring your halberd down and you catch him in his arm. Ah! And he flinches to the side. You deal a hefty blow.
And with my movement, you said if I would take they'll be undercover, so I'm going to use the big guy's cover.
Ava, it's your go.
So seeing him flinch, I'm going to stand back up and I'm going to take this opportunity to get up to him and I'm going to attempt to disarm him.
Okay, make an athletics check.
Athletics. Okay.
Yeah, because this is you trying to wrest the dagger from his grasp. An 11, he has to now make,
Oh, great.
I believe it's athletics or acrobatics of his choice. I'm treating this essentially like a grapple check,
Yeah.
and he has.
Please.
He doesn't have proficiency in athletics. It's just a straight roll. No, that's a 16.
Yeah, I just
grab
rolled
for his
really
dagger,
bad.
and he kind of moves out the way.
Okay. I'm guessing
And,
that was my
that's-
action.
That's your action, but it counts as an attack action. So if your bonus actions need an attack, you can, I think, do a offhand strike, because the grappling / disarming counts as an attack. So you
Yeah.
can still do your
So
bonus
I'll
action stuff.
reach for the dagger. He'll go out of the way, and I'll just kind of with the other, go for his stomach. I can't roll right now.
You can. It's just
Just
not
for
good.
Cthulhu, these would be great rolls.
22. You still kind of you lunge forward and you fall prone. Yeah, we'll say you fall prone, and then you can use your movement to get back up again, or you can stay there. So you can use 15 feet of movement to get back up if you want. But your movement has been
Because I used half my movement to get up before,
so
and half my movement's 20, not 15. I think.
yes, that's right. So
So
you use 10 already, so you've got 10 feet of movement left.
You
No.
don't have half your movement left. Because you've already
I
used
don't have
your
half
movement.
left because I already used 20 to get up, and then I used 5.
No, you use 15 to get up. So you've moved
But
10.
isn't it half your movement speed? So it's
No, it's that's common misconception. It's actually 15 feet,
okay.
I believe.
Okay. Well, if I have enough
I
to get
can
up,
check.
then I'm gonna get up.
I can check.
I'll go with DM drilling if you want.
Yeah, you will say at the end of the turn you are on your feet, and we'll say that you. Let me just double check. D&D 5e prime. Prone. Stands up. Crawl. Funny, D&D Roll20 doesn't say how much it takes to stand up, so that's useful. Never mind. We'll just say you stand up. You have 5 feet of movement left. I'll say if you want to use it.
I'm not
Stand
gonna,
up.
but he can still attack me. So
He's gonna attack you anyway.
yeah, well,
All right.
Why?
But he attacks you with advantage if you're prone.
well, I'm standing up, so.
Yeah. Ash, it's your go.
Yeah, I'm going to get out of this waist high. I'm going to move forward a little bit, and I'm just going to finally see what's happening. And I'm going to I'm going to magic stone. I'm going to try to like just chuck as I kind of take one out and chuck it straight at his hood.
Go for it. Roll a hit.
Do it. 25.
That'll definitely hit.
All right, let's do it. 6.
6 points of damage. You huck the stone at it, and it clonks in his head, and he kind of frowns in your direction.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna
Mortlock.
move a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna move this way.
When does the stun wear off?
1, 2, 3.
End of its next turn. Morlock's just kind of standing there reeling, and he kind of shakes it off, and that ends his turn. Burlock, your go.
I would like to hit him hard
Go for it.
with rage. Oh, with reckless.
Roll with advantage.
Yep.
That'll miss. Bad luck.
That's all right.
You, once again, Emmy kind of, I keep saying Emmy, Ava brushing past you and whiffing. Once again, the same puddle that he slipped in before, you find yourself missing as you swing down, and he ducks out the way. And he is going to turn to you now. And he says, I suggest you stop. Make a wisdom saving throw. Burlock.
Okay, wisdom. Nope.
That'll fail. You freeze up and you feel yourself kind of starting to... you can't move. And he's gonna take 2 swings against you, Burlock, because he's pissed that he missed you before.
Oh yeah.
His first one, natural 1 and a 3. Wow, he's rolling like shit. And his second one, a natural 20.
I think that
Right.
hits.
All right.
I am raging though, so half damage for slashing.
You take 4 points of slashing damage.
Okay, that's okay. I can take that.
And as you feel as you're raging, this sense you don't feel this weird. You get the sense as he stabs you, you kind of brush it off, and it's weird because you fought these same cultists before when you weren't raging, and you felt that nausea before, but now you don't even care. It's not. It doesn't even matter. You're just shrugging off these blows. Warwick, it's your go.
I think the same tactic as last. Move to the side, do the attack. Just trying to hit him. Not even caring about trying to do the extra power. And then moving back.
11 will miss. Ava.
Okay,
go.
I'm gonna move here.
You're flanking with Morlock,
Yes.
so that means you have advantage.
So I'm gonna go for 2 strikes. So yeah, there's that one.
That'll hit.
The 7.
Nicely done. You strike once,
Um,
connecting with soft flesh beneath the cloak.
Did I want?
He's
to-
looking rough.
Already?
I'm gonna
5.
flurry of blows him,
You still... Yep. Go for it.
so I can do another 2.
So roll 2 more attacks. 14 will miss, but 19 hits. So roll that damage. 8. And you strike once and twice. And as he kind of recoils from the first 2, he kind of ducks, and the second one goes high. Which leads us to Ash. It's your go.
All right, I'm going to.
He's starting to
see-
look worried now.
Yeah, I'm going to try and see. I'm going to first throw a stone, just the peat, and just kind of scrape off the front, and I'm going to throw it straight at his head again. Let's do it.
Roll the hit.
25.
25 definitely hits.
Yep.
All that damage.
Do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
9. I just hoist it and just try to hit his shoulder. Just try to hit something at least.
How do you want to do this?
Yay!
Yeah, sure. As I kind of hoist it and just kind of scrape it off, and it kind of ignites a little bit, I'm going to throw it straight through his, try to hit his shoulder, but as it hits his shoulder, it just kind of hits his chest and just ignites, and just a big, small puff of smoke just kind of goes straight through him.
The stone flies through the air, almost catching a bit of almost glowing red from the wind, from the friction of the air, as it burrows into his chest, and and a trickle of blood falls out of his mouth as he collapses onto the fetid floor, dead. Well done.
Nice. Whew.
He was CR5.
CR5.
That's that taken care of.
Good thing there's 5 of us. One for each CR. Let's see.
That's how that works, right?
How the no?
Morlock kind of blinks and he's like, well done. Right. There's treasure past that curtain, through the water, up the stairs. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm getting out of this city. I don't know if you're stupid enough or ballsy enough to go against my mother, but I would suggest getting yourself a bit of leverage if you can.
Any idea where we can get that?
Now, I don't know if I'm just saying this because I got your best interests at heart, but because I know that traitorous fuck is my brother, and I wanted him back. So, if you want to do this delicately, I suggest capturing him first, because otherwise, that'll give you a bit of bargaining power with my mother. But for now, I'm getting the fuck out of here. So,
Which
well
brother?
fought. I got 2 older brothers. Amric, who is the sleazeball. He runs a money, what's it called? He's a loan shark. And he deals with finances.
Thirstwell?
Thirstwell. Yeah, Thirstwell is the scrawny prick who stays at home all day and takes care of the spies.
That's the person to
You said that we can find Amric in a tavern, the Low Lantern. Is that the one?
That's the one.
Yeah.
Good thing you've got a bit of memory on you.
And you're saying to kidnap him. That could be fun.
I mean, we only had a short rest. It's not like we.
Thanks for your help,
been
and
a month.
keep safe, my lord.
Like I said, I ain't no fucking lord. Don't you start with that shit.
Technically.
I mean, clearly after what's happened today, I'm no longer an honorary member of the Fanthampa family. So I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge. And good luck to you if you decide to stick around and try and save this shithole.
Who knows? You might be the only Van Thampa left.
Then it would totally be.
Hey, wouldn't that be ironic? Anyway, I've just about had enough of yammering. And he kind of grabs you, Burlock, and kind of just pushes you out the way.
I'm still
And he
stunned, by
makes
the
it-
way. It's like
Are you gonna?
he picks up.
Yeah, he just kind of pushes his way past you, and you hear the distant sounds of splashes as he makes his way back into the sewer.
See ya. Nice
Presumably
meeting
on the way out.
you.
There's silence, apart from that he doesn't respond.
Okay.
If he's the last lord, like if the situation evolves where he's the last of Van Thampa, theoretically speaking, man, the city will be in shit. He would cause so much trouble for the ruling aristocracy.
I mean, he revoked the name. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're gonna wipe that Van Theppa family from Baldur's Gate probably, anyways.
I'm
It's
gonna
our
loot.
job.
I'm gonna start looting the body while they're talking.
Make an investigation check.
Burlock finally starts to go. Oh. He's got a cage of rage blue balls. Like, oh, I want to shoot. I want to hit people.
That rage saved your life.
That what?
The rage. saved
That
your
rage
life.
saved your life.
Ooh.
Because, all right, just I'm gonna go meta for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because just to know how this guy's a glass cannon. Everyone within 5 feet of him has vulnerability to piercing damage,
Oh yeah.
unless
Oh,
you have
yeah.
resistance to it. So he rolled D4 plus 5, 9, doubled, 18. That's how he took you out in one shot. So if you weren't raging, and he critted you, for the sake of argument, yeah, you would have taken over 20 points of damage in one hit.
My current hit points was 33.
Yeah, so you could have
I could have taken
maybe could
one.
have survived. You could have taken one. But he had two attacks, and he stunned you.
Yeah.
This
oh,
guy is a bastard. But
Well, we took him down easy enough.
Yeah.
all right, yeah, you search the body and you're rifling through, but then you kind of just feel that dull throb in your neck, and you kind of just kind of knowing he took you out so quickly, you're kind of perturbed by that, so you just kind of step away and don't.
I'm just kind of
Yeah.
looting it. Like we're not grave robbers. Every piece of coin that you find on someone's body is not worth a lot. Look at this, and I kind of turn towards the other side where all the boxes are, and say, "This is probably their stash. If you want to find treasure, let's try to find something in here."
I'll still go back. I'll still loot the body, but the box
All
is
right, roll investigation check.
I mean, anything can be worth something if you
I want
have
these
the right
daggers.
sales pitch.
exactly that.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't think there was any negotiations on real payment.
We're alive.
I take his cloak and put it in my backpack.
Jeez.
All right, you can add yourself a shadowy, blood-stained cloak. I would say it's more of a cowl than a cloak.
Oh, come on.
I
You
take the
don't find
dagger.
anything.
Unless
No.
I
Yeah,
can't find it.
it's a flambeau sort of dagger like this. It's very nasty.
I'll add it to my
Can I,
crisp
Here's my
collection.
investigation.
Can I
It's also got a slight twist in it, in the blade.
That's what hurt.
Yeah, so as it went in, it kind of twists to deal more
I
damage.
can turn advantage now. So that was a 13 for investigation if I want to try and
With
look anything.
that, you do actually find a set of keys.
I mean, you know,
Did anyone think the keys are actually important? You know, like for treasure chests or...
there's a locked door over here.
There's
Come bring-
before you, Ash, is a sort of a very matted sort of like just a curtain.
Oh, it's
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 curtain.
a beaded curtain.
And
It's like when
not
you see
beaded
this
up.
old... I like to see this... I like to actually imagine
It's-
it's one of those old 70s beaded curtains.
It's this old, moldy, just kind of ruined, and through several holes, you can see a bunch of crates.
I think I
beyond.
could see some rats back there.
I'm gonna.
Yeah,
go
you see a
and-
lot of rats.
I take his boots.
Jeez, I'm gonna
Go
go
for
in
it.
there and start
And you can
rifling.
add some boots to your. Right, make an investigation check.
Yep, I'm gonna start rifling through the crates, see what I find. Investigation.
The rats scatter as you. Not really.
Yeah, not gonna be used this session probably.
You start to open some of the crates, and the first 6 you're getting a bit frustrated. But the first 6 you open are filled with nothing but straw.
There's nothing
There's
here.
There's still a few you haven't opened though.
Am I going to be
Open
able to
that up.
start investigating some crates as well?
You go for it, yeah.
Move, you stupid rats! Get out of here!
Hey,
Wow.
finally.
It's almost ironic. Ash, you seem to go and open the rats scatter, and Ash, you seem to go and open only the crates which had nothing in them. Meanwhile, Ava opened the crates, and you find 10 days worth of rations,
Okay.
a bag of 20 caltrops,
Okay.
three flasks of alchemist's fire,
Ooh.
a set of 6 sets of manacles, 4 tinder boxes, 9 daggers, and 4 potions of healing.
Can you put the list in the potions of healing? Yes.
I will copy that in chat.
Manacles,
That is a lot
yes.
That's a lot of things.
And caltrops.
I'm gonna take.
It's just straw in these boxes. There's nothing here. These alchemists have nothing here. Are they just storing straw to burn? What's going on?
I found the fuel. Holds up the alchemist fire.
Oh,
I'm gonna take the caltrops for myself. And a set of manacles because that's cool. And we already have tinder boxes, so I'm gonna take.
Do we?
Pretty sure we have tinder boxes from like
Yeah.
I have a tinder box.
I in the box.
I'm gonna take a potion of healing. 'Cause I need that.
What's the current healing at, Ava?
Currently, I'm at 5.
You might want to actually drink one of those.
nothing left dangerous in this dungeon, I don't think.
Yeah, I think
Save it for a rainy day.
Yeah, I'm cool with just walking around. I'm gonna put the
Yeah.
find a spot on my.
Yeah, I assume Chirpy is showing us that she found stuff in the box, right?
Yeah.
And we all see it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Bag.
It's like,
Oh.
I'll take one of the manacles.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna take a
find-
manacle.
What's
too.
the weight of the manacles?
Well, it's a good.
I'll take a tinderbox.
can I take the alchemist fire, please? What are they using down here for this fire?
Got food.
And one
Food is
healing
good.
potion.
So that 10 days of rations for one person or 10 days of rations for 4 people? Mike's
Just
off.
10 days. Yeah, you're muted, by the way.
That's 10 days in total.
10 days in
for
total,
all 4
so-
of you.
Also, there's a lot of daggers.
Yes, a lot of daggers.
Anyone want daggers?
I can have the daggers. I can moth them down to make something better, probably.
They all share that similar design, the flamberge blade, which is slightly curved.
I'll
For
add them to my
maximum
sheet because I've
murder.
already got 4.
Add 9.
I
Well
have
done.
like a dagger or something. Do I? No, I have a short sword.
6 sets of manacles? Ouch.
Yep.
I just take one.
You'd say that across the water there was something else? There was other loot?
Yeah, I think he means that we gotta keep going to get more loot.
I think I
There's
saw
a few other things.
like another place to go in the room below.
Yeah,
Right.
I think
let's
there's like
go.
a door here.
Let's go look at it then. Yeah, that is a door, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Or doesn't it just open to the other side?
Well, there was a path up to this direction, so that could be it.
Oh, never mind. Oh, perfect. Can I open this
Okay.
door on the south? Right here?
Yeah. Let me get that for you.
Weight of 6 per manacle. Right.
It's 6.
Weight of 6 per manacle.
I have one.
I have one.
I don't care for the manacles. Someone else can have it.
Okay, so that's 6. That was 9 manacle. Sorry. 6
Yeah.
sets of manacles, so it's 4 manacles. So I'll be saying 6, 12, 24. Would that hinder me yet?
Ash, as you open the door, you see a single crate before you, and you see stairs to your right which lead back down to the water.
The stairs look terrifying. Alright, I opened the crate.
Inside, you find 5 torches.
All right. I take
It's
5
a very-
torches. Yeah. More light. All right. What did you see before, soldier?
I think
So
there was something in that main room where we came from to come up to you. I think there was something to the south.
Let's go check that out. We've done our job here, and our payment is whatever we
Can
find.
I do investigation religion check on the 3 statues around me? Like I know Bane's the top one.
Religion check, yeah.
Okay. 16.
Yeah, before you see 3 familiar figures, which you saw engraved on the doors near the beginning of this sewer system. You see to the north, statue of how closely do you inspect these statues?
I'm pretty much where I am right now. I don't want to move anywhere close because I was informed that the top one would make me want to kneel.
Yeah. Where are you? I don't see your token.
Right there.
Oh, you're beneath a number. Okay. Yeah, so there's a number on the GM layer to show
fair
what
enough.
rooms are what. So that's you're behind that. Yeah, so the top one is a tall, very intimidating man with a bucket helmet with a sort of a T-slot visor, holding a set of manacles in full plate armor. Directly in front of you, you see a tall, muscled man, like rippling muscles covered in knife cuts, with a grinning skull for a head. And to the south, you see a cloaked figure holding out in one hand a skull, which appears to be screaming. You know that these are respectively Bane, Baal, and Merkel from previous research, from previous information you've managed to gather. The Dread 3 cult of which these cultists were following. Bane being the god of tyranny, Baal the god of murder, and Merkel the god of undeath.
Character-wise, my character's running and smashed them up because reasons.
Now, Burlock,
All right.
we've smashed
do
all the
so.
other things, but if one of them's magical and causes people to kneel, there may be a better way of doing this without getting close to them. If we can get a rope lassoed around the top, we may be able to just pull over the statue to smash it that way without getting close.
I'm half tempted to ask for one of those alchemist fires just to set it on fire. But no, stone doesn't burn.
You don't even need to make an intelligence check. It's pretty damp stone.
Yeah.
We may be able to smash them without going close to them. If one of them is have a magical resonance to force people to kneel, the others may have something to do with them as well. I would not want to go close to them.
Burlock just gruffly turns around, gives him the middle forearm, and just walks off.
We could get a rope and lasso around them and just pull them down to smash them.
Do what you will. Just walks off.
Start trying to make a noose and a lasso out with my rope.
All right, we'll get back to that. Ash,
I'm long gone.
You head up a set of stairs into a small alcove on the other side of this sewage area, and you see before you 4 rather ornate chests.
Yeah, I walk over and I examine one.
All right. They appear to be locked. But you see beautiful depictions of carved into the wood of dragons in battle, breathing fire, raising villages. It's quite striking.
Beautiful chests here. But dragons. Why dragons? Did they discuss anything about dragons? Did Van Dampa talk about anything about dragons?
No.
Because I thought we were. I'm gonna kind of yell back. Well, who has the keys? Come over here.
Come over with the key.
No, I've got the keys.
I thought I had the keys.
No, I found the keys.
I have it in my inventory. But you can have the key if you want.
Plotline wise,
Make
this is a good idea to actually get him out of the room because he's.
You make your way over to near Ashes, and do you hand over the keys, or are you gonna open the chest yourself?
No other keys.
Where did
Short
Ash
stack.
go again?
Belloc walks up to Ash and just passes the keys, going, throws them at him.
Just kind of catch it and say, "Calm down." I open one of the
All right.
chests.
You open one, and inside you find 4,500 copper pieces.
What? I'm sorry. What?
You find two. You just scattered all about. It's just a huge pile of copper. Which, just for the sake of you
How
don't have to
much?
count all them up. It's 4,500 copper, which is it's not much. It's 45 gold. 45
Yeah.
gold. You see two very beautiful ornate vials of crystal vials made of this red crystal with gold stoppers, and they have a in fact, you can make a Arcana check.
Sure. Sounds good. Just kind of examine
I'm
them.
just,
Like, these
I'm
are
just
definitely-
adding everything to party loot.
These are
Yeah.
definitely not.
Once again, after we role play this, I'll copy. You kind of that because of this, I will give you advantage for this
Yeah.
because you sort of unscrew it and you give it a sniff, and a very sort of familiar sulfurous smell, and you think, this is fire. These potions are, and you kind of potions of fire breath. And you
Nice.
you carefully put the stopper back in, and you have 2 potions of fire breath inside very beautiful vials. With the vials themselves are worth 25 gold each.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. I can.
Yeah, that's what you find in the first chest.
It's treasure. Still loot. Most likely the cultists were using this as something. These are very ornate and very expensive.
So I will
I
copy
opened the
the
other
chest.
chest.
All right.
Yeah.
In the second chest, you find 10 agates, very pretty little gemstones, which would be worth about 10 gold each.
Hmm?
And you find another mountain of coins, not quite as big as the first one, but this is in silver.
Ooh.
1,250 silver pieces.
All right.
You crack open the third one. You find a very delicate but beautifully carved porcelain dragon mask. And you kind of, it's very, very beautifully carved with like each scale is individually sort of rendered, and it's very striking. A beautiful piece of art. In here, you also find another pile of copper and another pile of silver. 2,400 copper, 500 silver.
Okay.
And you open the final chest, and you see a beautiful, beautiful crown inside. And you lift it, and it's bronze, made of bronze, and then it has 5 spires. And each spire is a different color and is in the shape of a dragon.
Interesting.
Hmm.
It's quite heavy as well. It's a hefty piece of, and you reckon this would be worth a lot of money. So
I look at-
with all that, I will copy those into the chat.
Yeah.
All right.
I look at the rest of the party and just kind of say, we discuss how we're being paid for this, correct?
This is our payment.
This is our payment.
Apparently.
How it's a lot of coins.
Well,
How
this is
heavy
Van
this stuff?
Thamper's payment to help him.
Yeah, Van Thamper gave this to us.
Hmm.
This is a lot of coins. How heavy is it? 4,500. Heavy, isn't it?
Too much for us to
Let
carry.
me-
No, nope. Not leaving this here.
I look at short stack and just kind of say, "Can you carry all of this? Are you?"
Right. You
did you
in this
with
copy
it?
in this copied text, you'll see how much this all weighs.
Okay. 55 pounds.
Chess.
9 pounds. Okay, that's okay. 70. Oh my god, that's super heavy.
This is the one with the huge pile of copper pieces.
Yeah.
We don't need the copper pieces.
Um,
It's a lot of copper
do we have any
pieces.
means to see if there's anything magical? I can assume
Yeah.
that's
Oh, I have a ritual I can cast.
Mm-hmm.
we can assume that the vials are magical, but just out of
Yes.
caution.
Yeah. Could I also roll a history check, see if because dragons, mountains, could I actually roll history since I might?
Yeah, make a history check.
Okay, thank
It'll
you.
be a fairly high DC, but
Yeah.
make it.
No, it's always worth a try.
It's as if we found a dragon's hoard.
Well,
17. Yeah, you would assume that this is very ornate stuff. What are you trying to ascertain in particular?
Really much trying to figure out a crown like that doesn't go missing without someone knowing about it. So I want to know particularly about
history-
the crown.
You know there is a insignia. What you would know with that roll is the 5 different colored dragons reminds you of a symbol of an outlawed religion, and you're not sure more than that. It's like I remember seeing a list of religions that are outlawed in some society, and I remember that symbol, which is reminiscent of this crown.
Okay.
But that's about all you know.
Right.
Okay.
If we can't all carry this, how about we take the most valuable things and we can come back and take the rest little by little.
something like
For now.
that. I would also, if we're going to leave things here, put the empty chests under the water in somewhere.
Oh, fair enough.
If we're going to empty a couple of chests and leave others, disappear some of the empty chests.
All right, that sounds good.
Because
to
we've
me.
got we've got water here that we could probably hide in. There's other rooms we could hide things in. I'm going to just keep an eye, see if there's anything coming towards us.
You guys would turn around and Ava didn't walk into the room with the treasure, or at least she's left the room with all the treasure.
So I'm going to essentially go down to the pillared corridor and just keep watch. Hiding
Right,
behind one of the pillars.
Make a perception check.
I'm going to try and drag my character over there first, but let's do the perception check while we're waiting on that one.
What is Ava doing?
9. It's dark, and beyond the spluttering torchlight that who is holding the torch, by the way?
Me.
Oh, yeah, beyond the flickering torchlight, you see very little. There's not a lot of movement. There's the gentle movement of the water, and it's eerily silent. After all that's gone on, all this fighting, all the yelling, the shouts and the screams, it is eerily silent.
Oh, it's not me.
What you
think-
doing?
Until it is broken by a question.
Well, there's a lot of dangers down here, and I think it's important that we just keep an eye out in case there's other things, or someone else comes back, or someone else investigates. So I just think we need to be
We
careful.
did
still.
leave bodies upstairs, so I think that's a
We've left a
we should.
lot of bodies upstairs, downstairs. Some of those bodies came back. I'm just trying to be careful as I walk down to that secret door and see if we can find a way of bringing it back to secret.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
easy enough. You find the door and you kind of close it in, and you check, and it's been well made, and since they're just simply closing it from this side, it looks fairly well sealed, and it's hard to see the you know now you know what you're looking for. You can see the line separating the door from the wall, but you would think it's well designed to be easily hidden.
I take it, I light up another torch and just kind of rest it against the door. So if someone moves the door, it's going to fall into the water.
Okay.
It's kind yeah, I'll say you can do that fairly easily.
Which one is the chest?
It takes a little
worth
bit of
the
balancing.
most?
It takes a little bit of balancing, but eventually you get
Just
it.
we want the most.
Which one's the chest that's worth the most? Because I've actually just been working on my
I'm-
strength calc, and I could carry one of them.
I would say we move the most valuable items to one chest.
Yeah.
And then we leave the coins here for now.
I can actually carry, because I actually was working this out. Carrying capacity is your strength times 10.
Is it times 10?
Times 10. I just searched it then.
Mine's
Oh, sorry. So strength times...
I think it's
yeah.
15, isn't it?
If you carry weight in excess of 10 times your strength score up to your maximum carrying capacity, you're instead heavily encumbered.
Well, we don't want to take the chest outside.
Oh, sorry.
the vault.
Carry capacity is strength score multiplied by 15.
Yeah, it's by 15. I was just.
I can
yes.
technically carry one of the...
I can carry stuff as
We're
well.
not. We're not taking the chests. The chests are staying here.
I just really want the money.
Into
Well,
the
we
alley.
need.
We'll put whatever's most valuable in our bags for now, and then we need to go.
We would
out
need
of-
the chest to carry them.
Yeah.
not the coins. We leave the
Yeah.
coins here for now. Later, maybe. Is it nighttime still? It is not. Is it?
We've been down
I've
here for
been
so
there
long,
for a
I
while.
can't remember.
I would say that we should just take the crown, the mask, the gems, and the vials, and we'll leave the coins here for now. Or you can stuff your pockets with the coins if you want. But
I proceed to stuff my pockets with coins. Preferably, yes, silvers.
You can easily take all the gold coins.
yeah, all the gold coins definitely.
Yeah, we'll say you can take all the gold.
There was
You
gold.
need the silver
Hang
and
on.
copper.
I thought there was only silver and
no
copper.
silver. isn't it?
There was
Oh, no, you're right.
6,900 copper pieces in total and 1,750.
That's right. My bad. Yeah, sorry. I misread.
Yeah.
I misread. The 250 GP is the worth of the crown.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, let's take the most valuable.
Is there
things,
anything
leave the
that came up as
copper.
magical that radiates as...
Oh yes, I am going
Nothing.
to cast nothing.
Oh.
All right.
Well,
Yeah, detect
if you
magic.
we'll say you took 10 minutes and there's nothing magical there.
Okay.
All right. It's just
I'm-
value.
Gonna take a bunch of the silver pieces to put in the body loot.
Sounds good.
Like
That's
200, I
perfect.
think.
Take as many as you can, but
Yeah, at least the
These-
silver.
these items are most likely valuable, and we need to take them to at least maybe sell them to the fence, or maybe even try to.
I think
discover
it'll be
where they're
good
from.
to hide this stuff down here for a rainy day, maybe.
Well, it's going to be cleaned out eventually by the Van Thampers. Right. So, I think at least what I want to do is take the crown, the mask, the gemstones, and the vials.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hand them. I think each one of us should take at least a piece of the treasure. Whoever
I'll take
wants
the gemstones.
I want the vials.
Since I was investigating the crown, I'll take the crown.
What's left over?
Also
The mask?
Mm.
Yeah.
I've got more interest in the gemstones than the mask, but
They're mine, so
I mean, we're just taking it separately for now. We can. This is all
Yeah,
about loot.
just to separate
I'll
the
just
weight.
I'll just put them in the party loot.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
I'll
We're just taking it for now.
I'll find a place in the mask, in my backpack for the mask, and
Yeah.
delicately shuffle it in, and because it's porcelain, I don't want it to break.
I toss. I toss a blanket. Like here, just cover it with this. Just take it from my. Just take out my.
And you can
my-
go to the room of the
Ooh,
straw.
You use this, and I hand over the cloak that I stole from the guy.
Ah, perfect. Exactly. That's even better. All right. We'll come back for this later if it's safe outside. But at least for now, let's take the most valuable things and let's get out of here. Come on.
And-
Where are you going?
I think that's the entire room, entire dungeon, isn't it?
yeah.
think.
Disappear at least one of the chests. I think number 4 is the one that's now empty.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, number 4 is empty because number 4 only had the crown in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just
Um.
put it under the shit and sewage
Throw stack.
to the water somewhere.
Throw it under. Throw it somewhere.
Proceeds to throw it. This whole room's full of water, so I'll throw the chest there.
Yeah.
In the back corner there.
All right. Makes a big splash, and it is submerged in the water. And it's fairly well hidden, particularly in the dark.
Let's get out of here.
Alright.
All right, where are you going? Are you just trying to
if-
find the way back you came?
Yeah.
Does
I
the-
think so.
Does that
Carefully.
god like bad guy of murder have anything magical on him?
No.
We only found its
The
chain.
detect magic would reach to that guy, and there is nothing magical.
Just checking.
Perfect.
And
Alright.
there's no other chests around and other
You
doors that
do
we've missed.
sense necromancy through this wall here.
Which wall?
Oh, you're.
Me?
Yeah, I'm just saying, as you will have made your way back. Those roll 20's being really slow today.
I see.
As you make your way back down the corridor through this wall here, you detect necromancy.
Oh, there's most likely undead over there. I think we are. Best option is just to avoid that for now. I think we're done here. All the coaches are gone. So
It's a door.
move along, short
I think we
stack.
missed another
We
door.
are done.
Oh, we probably did.
We found everything we needed. I think we have so much loot. Let's just get home and take it back.
All
Be
right.
careful.
You remove your carefully balanced torch, and you make your way through the secret door. Where you going?
Going back upstairs to the bathhouse, to the tavern, maybe.
You
maybe even
go
just-
through the torture chamber where you still see the one corpse still hanging there.
Did we get our
Right?
friend out?
Oh yeah.
No.
Also get her. Yeah, we need to take
I
her.
was wondering if you're going to remember that.
Yep. Let's take her
Run
as well.
away.
In a moment of lucidity, Ava, you remember you left Camilla down in the lowermost bedchamber.
Where we had a nap. I'm gonna go get her.
Yes.
Take her.
I think the way is clear.
Yeah.
Camilla.
For expediency's sake, I'm going to just click and drag you all, and Camilla back. Oh, come. One sec.
Yeah, just
Oh, I'm on the GM layer. That's why.
We've
Done that.
all been there.
Yeah, done that many times.
Oh my god, Roll20 is being so slow.
It really is.
yeah.
It's dynamic
The
lighting.
map is also
in a big dungeon.
huge. So yeah. Map is
Stop.
enormous.
Stop. Fuck. It's frozen.
That's okay.
I'm gonna
I'm in the map.
refresh.
I can see everything. No, I can't.
Yeah.
I'm just in a wall.
Right.
There's some glitches with Roll20 lately. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
Right.
it's been kind of bad.
Do you want me to move
So
my
kind of-
character to the bathhouse?
Yeah.
Oh, I won't
Yes.
be able to because of wall clipping.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Well, you can do the
Oh
drag.
my god!
This door's
Right, there you are. Right, I'm just gonna do it one at a time. God damn it!
So I still don't think the cloak's the best place. So I'm just gonna put that mask in my backpack and just like pad it, because porcelain's gonna break.
There's straw that there was before.
I
Yeah,
don't want
that's
to
what I
use
said.
straw. I'm not carrying straw.
Is that everyone?
We're missing.
Are you
Where's
all in
everybody?
the bathhouse?
It's all 5 of us.
Yep, that's all. That's all of you. You're,
missing all the
you're
dead
in the
bodies.
bathhouse.
Let's get out of here.
You make your way up. You close the door behind you.
Yes.
You close the door behind you, and you make your way out to the courtyard.
Can you
In
use the keys to actually
Yes.
lock the door behind us?
There are only 4 keys on that keychain, and they're all for the chests. So
Okay.
You suspect it was a different set of keys.
Let's go. Let's get out of
Quick
here.
dip, then get out, or we're just getting
Yeah,
out.
actually, can no? Why? We need to get out. Can
We've
I
been
look
sourced.
around? Can I look around and hear if anything's like around us? Actually.
Make a perception check.
Our friend. It's like, here you go,
8.
be free.
Yeah, we weren't subtle coming in here, were we?
You hear on the outside of the wall, come on, just fucking lift me, fuck, and you hear this sort of scrabbling on rock, and sort of lifting over. You see several figures slowly, one by one, make their way down into the courtyard, kind of clumsily falling into the courtyard. And there are the 5 figures. They're all wearing black leather, and they've got these mean-looking daggers on them, and they are wearing strange dragon-like masks.
Hide.
Wait, is this a crossover? Or from a different module?
Do we get a chance to hide?
Make a
Yeah.
stealth check. Yeah, you hear them well in advance that you can try and hide.
Tried to hide, yeah.
Move out the way and hide.
Oh my god, I have rolled like 6 8s. So many 8s, dude. What's in that?
I got a 9. You can at least move
Oh
out
yeah,
the
'cause you have
way.
disadvantage. You have disadvantage. Ava, are you trying to hide?
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
He's,
You,
she gets,
We are the
it's,
stealthiest of stealthy.
it's kind of almost like a Looney Tunes moment where you see them all fall down, and they kind of and they sort of, as they're kind of a bit clumsy, you're a bit clumsy, and you kind of make eye contact.
It's like, oh,
Who's holding the treasure?
We all
All
are,
4 of
but
us.
I'm holding the crown.
yeah. All 4 of us have pieces of it.
The kind of
We don't
the
have a
guy,
chest.
the sort of one, a man sort of.
they're away in our bags though.
This die is a much belated welcome back to the channel for Will. Therefore naturally it goes to, wait for it, ash to ash, dust methods to dust methods. This die will get you out of the frying pan and into the fire.
Thank you
Nice.
so much.
Thank you, Dorothy.
They start to step forward, and you see. Whoa! Hold on a sec. I think you have something that belongs to us.
We
I
put our
take out
stuff
a-
in our bags.
I-
Remember, we're not
Yeah.
holding.
No, we're not
the
holding it. We're
stuff.
having the bags.
You are, and he still says that to you.
Okay. Can I?
And so, he turns to one of them. Wait, no. They only have half. They've left some downstairs. I still sent some downstairs. Right. Now, I don't want things to get messy now. So what I need you to do is hand over the stolen goods. You catch my drift?
I look at him and look at everyone else. I take a vial, I pop it, and I drink it.
Whoa, Bryson, whoa! Oh shit, dude, he used the potion! Everyone roll initiative.
Yeah, that's what I was quickly. I was about to start talking to them and being polite, but okay.
As soon as they see you take the potion and down it, they'll take out their daggers and start to go for you.
Oh, nice!
Before we do this, did you want to take that health potion? I did suggest it earlier.
Ava's just
Dying.
standing there staring at these guys.
This would be a great place to actually throw the bombs.
You
and
know why, Mr. Producer.
I do.
Yeah.
Hold on.
enemies
I wish
are
there was a
enemies.
way you could. I wish. Well,
You let me roll initiative again because I didn't have my token selected for that one.
dear.
We still had the initiative from last time, I believe.
Yeah.
Will, you now
Yeah.
have a D10, which
D10?
is the fired, which is the Hellscape dice.
Sounds good. Awesome. Thank you so much. It's ready to go.
Ooh.
I rolled a 17 on my initiative. Do you want me to re-roll because I didn't have my token selected?
You can change it yourself, I believe.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
Sweet. I'll do that then.
Yeah, you can manually change it.
yeah. So
There
you
we
can change
go.
it to 200.
Oh.
And
My initiative's order's gone.
All right.
ash to ash, dust to dust, methods to
Yeah.
dust methods. This will get you out of the frying pan and into the fire.
Nice. That's awesome.
All right. As these, they all look surprisingly quite beefy. Like they all got like really kind of
Bunch of
set
jots.
muscles. Yeah. And they go, boys, get them. and they go, and say, take back our queen's treasure. But as they do so, Ash, it's your go first.
Where's the initiative order go? It's
Drink
disappeared
it?
from my screen.
Yeah.
There we go.
I drink it. What does it do?
Okay.
It's a
So
potion of fire.
you can use a bonus action to exhale fire at a target within 30 feet of you.
Okay.
So if you do so, they must make a
bonus action
DC
to
13 deck save.
And don't you also have the bombs? Or
Bombs?
alchemist fire or something?
Oh yeah.
We have alchemist fire
Alchemist.
too. Yeah. I also have
Yeah.
alchemist. I pop it. I just drink it, and I just breathe fire to the one right in front of me. The one that was talking to us.
All right, he's gonna attempt a deck save, and no, he's gonna roll a 4. So roll for me 4d6.
4d6.
Ooh.
Nice.
6.
Is it
Not bad.
Whoa,
Burning
a good roll as well.
You want to use your dice to really screw him over?
You
I think
you
the
kind
dice
of
were D20s, right?
it's a very fitting image as this fire genasi downs the potion and this sort of line of like flamethrower from your mouth engulfs this guy and goes, oh no, oh! And he's very hurt.
And then that was just a bonus action, is what you said?
That was a bonus action.
All right. And then
You can do that 2
Hold
more
on.
times, by the way.
2 more times. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
it's not just once. Awesome.
It lasts
gonna
3.
take-
You can go 3 uses.
For my regular action, I'm going to take the alchemist fire out, and I'm just gonna chuck it straight in the middle between all
Alright,
of them.
make a roll a hit. It's
Roll
just a straight dex. So D20 plus your dex.
Okay. Let's do it. Chat dice.
Alright, go for it.
Thank you, chat.
Thank you for this. Our 1d10, right? It's 14.
And I believe
If this was
that does hit.
If this was Pathfinder,
That
it'd be a
does
touch
hit.
attack.
That does hit. You breathe fire on this guy, and he gets enveloped in this searing flame. And as he gets, just a bottle cracks on his head. The actually, yeah, no, the bottle cracks on his head, and it's a moment like, as fire just ignites and sticks to him. Let me just check the damage. Roll 1d4.
It's 1d4?
No. Actually, no. That's it. He takes the damage at the start of his turn. Right.
Okay.
So there's no direct damage, but he's now on fire. He is now burning, and he's like trying to cut himself off.
Nice.
And-
okay. Yeah.
And
Next
next
one
up,
moved me up in turn order. I should go after the 18.
and do you move at all?
Yeah, I move.
Yeah,
I just
Burlock's in the wrong spot in the turn order.
Is he? Where is he?
he's at the bottom right now.
Okay.
Oh,
And I'm going to after I light him on fire, I'm
There you
going to
Thank you.
back up behind short stack.
Vaz
Right
is still
there.
there.
And I'm just kind of ready, and just kind of ready for another breath of fire on my next turn.
Yeah,
And then-
one of the cultists, he goes, they kind of all turn to each other and go, for two more, and they all charge in.
Oh my god.
Back
And
up.
and he just runs right for you, Burlock. And he is gonna roll. It takes out this wicked looking scimitar, and he completely flubs as he rolls a 5, and he just misses you completely. And
Well,
it's now your go.
I was originally going to run, going. "Ah!" He goes, they come to me. I just grabs his great axe, warhammer, and just brings it down the guy's head.
You roll a hit.
Yep. I am not rolling
I-
advantage. This isn't right. This
Not-
isn't
Not reckless.
not reckless. So normal
Normal hit.
warhammer, one-handed, with no rage. Sorry, doesn't want rage anymore.
A natural 1 will miss. And roll severity. Where's my other D100? There we go. 99. Not severe at all. You kind of what happens? I'll tell you what happens is you charge at him and he charges at you, and you go you just kind of boof like that, just collide, and just go reeling backwards. Your
I
nose
was gonna
is kind
say
of
for character flavor, could I just fall prone? Just
yeah,
make
if
it
you,
like
if
that.
you, yeah, if you want to, in fact, yeah, no, that's fine. And you fall prone, and you're both kind of nursing your head.
Yeah.
Next up, this guy, he's gonna charge in as well, and they're all shouting like, too much.
Oh god, I'm trying to.
And
For character
he's gonna,
reasons, I'm trying to take this seriously, but he's such.
there's a good reason for it.
Yeah.
I've decided to play this up. And he's gonna go for you. He's gonna go for you, Ava, with a 9. And again,
Easy.
these guys, they're buffoons. He just runs up at you, and he kind of like clips the shoulder of his companion as he's going backwards, and he swings wildly, completely misses you. The third guy runs in, and he's kind of go back and forth like this to his friends, like just go, and then tries to stab at Burlock.
Advantage since I am prone.
You are prone.
You could have
that's
gotten
gonna-
up on your turn.
That's
though.
going to be a
No.
14.
No,
14.
still 18 armor class.
Yeah, and he's kind of ducking behind, and he kind of misses you completely, strike into the ground. Ting. Ava, it's your go.
Being nearly hit, Ava kind of almost goes into the motions more out of almost out of
Reflex?
like a reflex, yeah, and she does a couple of hits.
Natural 20. Double nat 20. Very nice.
2020.
2020.
That's a sub giveaway.
2020!
Sub giveaway.
That's a sub giveaway.
Wow.
2020!
You strike him, and you crack his nose. And
And I want
17 hits. Roll a hit. And with that, you kind of you punch him one in his head. He goes, ha! And then you kind of bring your fist down and crack him, and he just goes, collapses on the ground, out.
In that moment of complete reflex attack, she still managed to down him. I do have a very important question. What do the masks look like exactly?
They're draconic. So it's similar to the porcelain mask that you found, except they look like they're cast iron.
So they're just made out of iron.
Yeah, or some dark metal.
They're not realistic looking, is what you're saying.
They're not realistic looking.
They're not ultra realistic. No.
Okay.
In fact,
That was two sides of relief.
I think I got a picture of them somewhere.
Oh, you have a handout.
Handouts are great. Oh, I heard.
And
the noise.
there's our gift sub to Alias Trench. So we don't have the giveaways for every critical and every fumble anymore because we ran out of that. But we still have the 2020 throughout the year.
2020.
I lie like cheap Changi watch. I don't have a handout. Never mind.
That's right, but I'm
sure it's there somewhere, but
they can't be construed as realistic. Is what you're saying.
No, they can't be construed as realistic. No.
Okay.
Fine.
Good.
It's very good.
Very good.
Very, very good. Okay.
All right. That ends your go, Ava. Altus is on the leader. He's on fire, and he is gonna spend his turn trying to pat himself out, and he is gonna roll. He's gonna fail because it's a DC 10 to pat yourself out, and he rolled an 8. So he's just trying
Every
to pat
time
himself out.
He gets
And
something, another thing pops up.
He takes 2 points of damage from the alchemist's fire, and he's just frantically trying to put himself out.
I just want him to run around just setting trees and other people's fire. I really do.
I just want to point out that Altist is a cultist.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
No, it's not. That's not nice. That's bad.
Autistic cultist. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, what he is gonna do though, because he can do this as a bonus action, he's gonna go, and he's gonna cast spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon. Oh no, that's a bad bonus action spell.
This wicked, but like, it's a scimitar. This glowing scimitar appears in the air, and it is like super ostentatious. It's got this like ridiculous pommel with like dragons like going in and out of each other, and there's like carvings on the blade in the shape of like a 5-headed dragon, and it's kind of ridiculous.
Is there a note from his mom on there too, or like what?
Not quite.
Is it more?
It does
stuff.
Make a perception check. Make a perception check.
Perception. 11. Oh man, I'm not rolling very well.
You see on one of them, on the bicep, it says it's a heart with "I heart my queen."
Oh, it hurts. It hurts so bad.
Right. I'm gonna use the torch for the spiritual weapon.
Okay.
And he's angry at you, Ash. So it's gonna appear next to you, and
Fair
it's
enough.
going to take a swing at you. Let me just pull up spiritual weapon.
2d8, I believe.
I think
Spell attacking modifier.
yes.
So
Sorry, I should have brought this up earlier.
2d1.
2d1. That's how much is that? I mean, they're fanatics. It's whatever they use to spellcast. Wisdom, maybe?
Okay. And it is. So it is. +3. Okay, so sorry. Natural 20. God
Nice.
damn.
Didn't even need any.
End me!
So
I'm only getting stronger. Strike me down while you can.
and it is. I believe it is 1d8.
It's 1d.
So 2d8 plus 3. You take 10 points of radiant damage as this glowing scimitar cuts through you, and it goes through you like astrally, like it phases through you, but then you feel this burning sensation inside you as it, and that ends his turn. Warwick, now it's your turn. Sorry about that.
Let's do something I usually wouldn't. Move forward into the front line, and then go, oh
Let's move
shit,
that cult.
I didn't see that.
I'll move that cultist out of the way.
Yep, I'm going to actually try to hit this burning guy. Hit Altus. So we move forward, can see what's going on, and ignore the people right next to me, and then try to hit the cultist at the back. Is he armored or not armored?
He's wearing leather armor.
Okay, because that makes a big difference from doing the big powerful hit.
Oh.
That'll a 4. Again, you bring down almost with this same bravado that these cultists are showing. It's that you're all just going like this, and it just completely whiffs. All the men are just screaming at each other and colliding head on and smacking each other, while the women are holding back and they're kind of doing these drip punches. But it's a bit of a mess.
We do have, I think, one last reroll that's still sitting there from doing that promotional thing. Shall we?
Do you?
No, save it for when you need it.
It's 21 damage.
Yes,
That's
but
you. Do what you want.
no
Okay,
choice. But
pass.
still.
All right.
Yeah, sorry, Ava. I
Finally.
kind of moved into the way. I'll move here and take one attack of opportunity.
You will take 2 attacks of opportunity.
No, he's prone.
No, you'll take just one. You'll take one from this guy, and he's gonna roll a 7, so that misses you completely.
Okay.
Wow, I'm rolling like ass tonight. Finally, this guy is gonna walk through, and he's going to step over the body of his former teammate. I'm gonna move that guy over there, and he is going to swing at. He's gonna swing at Warwick, and he is going to miss you with an 11. Again, this guy you step back, and one takes a swipe, but you misses, and another guy just comes around the corner out of nowhere, and swipes at you, and it ping strikes off your armor. Ash, it's your go.
Nice. How far is the range for the fire breath?
30
Like
feet.
15? 30 feet? Oh, wow, that's a lot
Yep.
of range. Okay. Oh, I can't get to this bench. Okay. I'm going to stand on the bathtub. just stand over so I can get a bit of vision. Just kind of just stand on it, just kind of hoist myself and just stand with my 2 legs just up top. And I'm going to look at Altus and just one more fire at him.
All right, and he's gonna attempt a dex save. And he is going to roll a natural 1. Roll 4d6. Oh my god. Wait. How's that add up to 18? Oh yeah, no, that's right. All right, how do you want to do this?
All right. I just want to
kill this. How do you want to kill this poor burning man?
With fire.
I just want to. He doesn't have treasure, so he is poor. I'm just gonna just burn straight through as almost like a line straight through all of them, and just kind of as I'm burning him as it focuses on. I just want him just to fall to the ground, just a pile of ash.
Yeah, he collapses and he starts to burn up from the inside, and he kind of grins. It's my queen's fire that takes me. Oh.
Football.
And it's like just this almost like a flash fire, and there's just a pile of ash, like a
like a like a Looney Tunes cartoon. All right.
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, and you still have your action.
I'm going to magic stone one of the cultists. That's what
Go
it's
for
going to be. And just as I just kind of breathe out the fire, I immediately just stone the one that's right in front of Ava. So
Roll a hit.
boom.
Nice.
Damn!
That's a
Damn! Roll the hit.
All right. 9 damage. As I just kind of light the guy on fire, the little bit of fire from my breath, I just kind of grab a stone and just put it through the breath and just chuck it straight at him. It just kind of ignites and just.
And it just goes straight through his head, out the other side. And there's this hole you can see right through, and he slumps against you, Ava, and you kind of push him off, and he falls to the ground.
All right, that's the end of my turn.
Burlock, it's your go. You are prone.
I would like to stand.
You stand up.
Okay. The one in front of me, is that still is he still prone as well?
He's not been hit yet. No, he's not prone though.
Okay, no, I thought that we ran together and we both pretty much went prone.
Yeah,
Or
you
is it
fell
just-
down because you said you wanted to.
Yeah,
but he
I
didn't.
wanted to. Okay, fair enough. All right, well, I shall attack. Normal rage. Number 14.
I believe that'll hit. And with that, you kind of crack him on the head. The skull the porcelain mask cracks into, falls off, and you just see eyes going in 2 different directions and a very broken neck and dead.
Yay! I'm helping.
All right, this guy is dead. This guy is gonna fucking run. He's gonna leg it. Means Warwick, you get an attack of opportunity.
I can't see anyone.
He's within 5 feet of you and he's running, so you can get an attack of
Oh,
opportunity.
that one? Okay.
I
Yeah.
think
The
there's a
door.
wall in the way though.
He'll have
clipped.
half cover.
Yeah,
He'll
the
have
door's
half
clipped
cover.
there. Okay, so
The lighting's probably wrong.
yeah.
Yeah, the lighting's a bit. And that'll do it. And as because I just want to get this over with. As he kind of turns through, he goes, "Oh fuck!" and he kind of runs. And as you do so, you come around the corner, and with your halberd, you just stick it out as far as it will go, and he goes, falls to the ground. Also, very dead. And that ends the encounter. You have 5 dead cultists all lying around you. And
4 dead cultists and 1 pile of ash.
yeah.
Shall we put the other cultists'
Ca-
knives in
Camilla
these guys?
Camilla has slept through all of this.
She's
Perfect.
had a rough day.
She has had a very rough day.
I go and put like the this crisp daggers in each of the bodies.
Okay. Easily done.
What it does.
You make a, what would this be? Make a general just make a straight intelligence check.
Oh god, we're screwed.
I would say performance.
Medical.
Or you can do deception if you wanted.
Oh, deception.
Oh, much better that.
12. Yeah, you kind of just you don't stab them in like legs. You try and go for vitals, put them in the heads. You try and do your best. You're not spending a long time on this. You're just doing a bit of a rush job, but you take the care to make it look like this was an actual fight.
That we weren't.
That we didn't do
And-
anything of.
And it is very late at night. What are you all doing?
Kind of cold. Are you guys cold?
Hold on. And I just kind of light my pipe with my
Yeah.
mouth. Let's get out of here. Let's escape into the night.
Yeah.
Can I roll investigation check on these bodies as we quickly going away? See if I'm spotting
Go
anything over.
Go for it.
Do I find the student cards?
Roll investigation.
Oh, it's investigations.
I'm only
Investigation. Sorry about that. There we go.
tempted of the
Nope.
big guy.
You should
You don't
probably.
find anything. You see on the actually no you don't because he was burnt to ash. Never mind. You don't see anything.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Tell Captain Zodge that we figured out the stop.
So we're going to
All
Zodge.
It is pitch. It is very, very late at night. You would guess it would be early morning.
Let's take Camilla. Let's go to the tavern. Let's.
Do we still have rooms at the tavern, or they were given away? No, since we're...
You can easily find a place to bed
Yeah.
down.
Well, find a place to bed down.
We'll say it'll cost you about a silver piece each,
Oh, easy.
and we're gonna take a break, and you all hit level 3.
Yay!
We did it.
Football.
I can't believe we've been level 2 this whole time. Oh my gosh. It's been so long.
So-
Balls tonight have been crazy.
With a level up comes something very important:
Mm.
hit dice. So who wants to go first?
Okay, what?
Seeing it's my rule, I'll do it because that's a stupid rule.
D10 plus con.
It's only stupid when you're on the other side.
I know.
Unless you're multiplier.
Oof.
Bad luck.
That's exactly the worst.
That was a
Exactly
2.
Because I let you reroll 1s, but not 2s. Bad luck.
What is it for
I'll
barbarians
go.
again? Oh.
So just roll hit dice.
Barbarians is D12.
Yeah, just roll your hit dice because I'm pretty sure that.
That's all I did.
Yeah.
Oh!
Ooh.
Oh!
But, wow! Everyone's rolled a 2.
Twos all around.
We all
But-
we get a reroll since all twos.
No.
No, it's you reroll on 1s. Burlock, you add 5 to that
I know, but still.
because you got
Alright, I'm gonna roll.
and Ash.
Yeah!
That's good, seeing as your designated healer. So
Designated healer. Yeah, I did it.
and just what subclasses are we all thinking?
Oh shoot!
The
That's
classes?
this level.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you
Yeah.
know mine.
I know yours.
I won't openly go into it, but you know mine.
I need to
I know yours
actually
is
think about that.
I know yours as well, Burlock.
Yeah, I'm just
I
checking
believe.
something.
Yeah.
I need to figure that out.
I am going
In-
artillerist.
Nice.
Artificer.
In that case, also because my throat is killing me.
Yeah.
Would you be alright if we had half a session this week?
I think we're good. I think
So
that's good.
you can
Good
all
timing.
take the time you need to level up your characters, and I can take time to recover. 'Cause, I mean, this is great fun, but my God, my throat is killing me.
Oh yeah,
So-
you need to rest up. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds good to me.
All
Finish
right.
everything up. Everything's good.
Yep. Nice place to close off. You beat the Dungeon of the Dread 3. What is
Yay.
regarded as the biggest bullshit in this module because of how
We almost died in the beginning. Ash should
Yep.
be dead. in a
I
different
will
one.
say, there's been a number of famous starter dungeons or starter things. This is up there. Wheel of Time's bear scenario was also up there.
which one?
The bear scenario in Wheel of Time. You start off, you're asked to investigate a bear, and the bear TPKs about 80% of all people that play that, and that's the campaign starter.
Wow.
one thing.
Well,
Yeah,
Is the Wheel of Time RPG any good?
it is. It is very good.
'Cause I've literally just finished book 12, and I'm dreading the sort of post-series depression, so I want to just absorb because I'm really in love with it. So
Yeah. So I started reading 20 years ago when my friends finally convinced me to read it. But by that stage they were starting to read Game of Thrones. So yeah. But at least Wheel of Time has finished.
yes,
But no, it's actually really good. The campaign's pretty good too. Just as a catch, the standing up is half movement. I did,
Okay, it is
did
half
some
movement.
investigation.
No worries. We'll know for next time.
Yep.
Yeah.
But there's other, people have talked about having it 15 only, which is exactly what you said anyway. So we won't have our break here. We'll have our outros and our credits, and we also got a new movie, which we had set up from the start of the show. So we'll have that at the end, because it looks awesome, and Mr. Lab Producer did amazing work on it. So we'll have that set up. But we'll also probably do a small radar as well after that. So my name's Karsha Goblin. Thank you for watching. This is the Goblin Cave. I do the management and that side of things here. Thank you for everything. Thank you for all the donations and the support that you share with us. Next week's we're not going to have as much shows on because we had the conclusion of one, and I've got some running around to do on our normal chill day. So we may have the chill days elsewhere. Mr. Live Producer?
Hello, I'm Mr. Live Producer. I play Belloc the Barbarian, and I didn't die. You can normally catch me every night after 10 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time on my channel, and I hit block. I do lots of Beat 7 VR content and also video production. So yeah, that's me.
Awesome. Emmy?
Hi, I'm Emmy Rabbit, but you guys can call me Emmy. You can find me over on twitch.tv/Gathering of Nerds, where we do weekly D&D one-shots. We've also got a Vampire the Masquerade campaign coming up, which is exciting. And there's a bunch of things happening over there. So but in this game, I'm playing Ava, the human monk, and it has been a lot of fun. Doing just being the reckless monk.
And being the chirpy side of the party.
Yeah. Every party needs a chirpy side.
Absolutely.
That is true. That is absolutely true.
Will?
My name is Will. You could find me somewhere. I play Ash. It's been a lot of fun. I'm really glad. Thank you for the chat dice again. That actually, I'm pretty sure that actually mattered for that Alchemist Fire. So thank you again.
And I got to remember.
Yeah,
because
because if he didn't spend that turn trying to douse himself, I don't know. He had a couple of spells he could use.
That's why I was scared.
Well, he couldn't douse himself out, and he pretty much was like, ah!
Yeah.
I tried, but yeah. And Sky?
Hi, I've been Sky Blue Shinx, the Dungeon Master for tonight's session of the Saints and Sinners Descent to Avernus, and I've been very sick. So hopefully next week I'll be a lot better. Once again, sorry for calling off the session early, but it's a good place to end. B, the characters need time to sort out their level up. C, I'm sick as a dog. So better half a session than no session. And I really wanted to play something tonight because I was chomping at the bit trying to get back into some D&D.
And while we've been playing, you've been away and not playing.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
I missed Ava.
She's less psychopathic than the last character you were playing here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So remember, kids, wash your hands, cover your mouth, eat your beans, and don't spread the virus.
Take your vitamins.
Take your vitamin.
Drink some water. Be a good kid.
Hail hydrate.
Don't hydrate.
Eh.
So we're going to have our raid after the outro clip. So stick around for that. So we'll have our credits, and then we'll have our outro. It's going to be our new intro clips, our break clips as well. But we'll have that after that. So stick around to that, and then we'll do a raid. We're going to be raiding the Action Sturge is who we're raiding. They're doing an actual play at the moment. So stick around to that. Thank you for all the support. We'll be back next week. Thank you, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.